more.
I get paid more.
Therefore, I'm controlled by your system.
Let me I know the truth, but let me not speak it right now.
Nah, because I can't. I got to feed my family.
Right. Now, feeding your family is way more important than speaking the truth to a people that's going to treat you like they did Dr. King. If there was a reward to speaking truth, more people would.
Indeed.
Well, there's no
That's
reward.
not where the bag is. Because like you said, the bag is in the fantasy.
See, that's what the bag is.
Shalom, shalom. On this talk about our course on the praise and fear to Father YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Also give double honors to apostles and elders, great millstone who do well, who are the heads of house of David, the Bible, with all the 144,000. With the lucky men here on this earth, spread this wisdom, understanding, knowledge, stating truth. YAHAWAH being true name of the God of Israel, YAHAWASHI being ignorantly called Jesus Christ, which only true name is YAHAWASHI. BAHASHAM meaning in the name of RAWCHAA, QADASH, translated Spirit, Holy Spirit, Shalom, Mobrak, and Lebacharim, Shasharallah, peace and blessings, so hopeful like to the nation Israel. So back again, today with another video. This one's going to be called You Have Your Riches, You Have Your Riches. And as you can see, it's a conversation between KRS-One and Nick Cannon on that podcast. And part of what he's saying is that when he can't speak the truth because Esau in his system, it'll cut his riches off and Jake won't care. Well, that's the role of a prophet. Okay, a prophet's not supposed to be recognized on this side. Chris Talk says what? Okay, you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Okay. This is Matthew 10, verse 22. It says, and ye shall be hated. Actually, man, it started 10 and 20. It says, for it is not ye that speaketh, but the Spirit of your Father speaketh in you. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the children, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Okay, but he that endures unto the end of shame shall be saved. Okay, so you're supposed to be persecuted for this word. You're supposed to be hated for the words of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, al-Shah, because when Yahawah was on the map, was he loved by the mass majority of people? No, he was only loved by who? His sheep. Okay, we understand that what only certain people here upon earth, according to Matthew, the 13th chapter, have what the eyes have. Okay, Romans was at 11:7. Okay, on down. Okay, so let's saying that, Nick, Ken, what you're saying makes no sense. Then you're going on about how it's more important to feed your family and to teach the truth. Okay, and they're going to put basically a hold on your funds and basically so on and so forth. Okay, well, guess what? That means that you're really not a true disciple of YAHAWASHI. Okay, that you're truly not a man of the Lord. We seen what happened when you came out and said that you were a Hebrew Israelite. Okay, well, what did they do? Okay, they broke you publicly, man. They had the so-called rabbi come and sit down. He looked like he wanted to stab you. And you're all flinching up and down, and now you got your show back, and they took away your show, and so on and so forth, man. All right, so you have your reward, okay, and your reward is not, okay, the kingdom of heaven, okay, or your reward is not the crown, okay, that is promised unto the elect, okay, which means what? Joint rulership with the YAHAWASHI, joint rulership with the universe, not the universe, but joint heirs of the universe, man. Okay, not just a planet, not just, the simple house that you have, okay, but the whole universe. Okay, it comes with planets as it goes into the book of John. Okay, so the 10th chapter. Okay, my father's house are many mansions. Okay, rulership over the nations. Okay, whatever our heart's desire is. Okay, the Heavenly Father, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, al-Shah is going to grant it, but on this side, you got to stay low. And Peter went through the same frustration. Okay, but you don't understand that. Why? Because you're not truly a man of the Lord. Okay, you don't know what patience is. Okay, the scriptures talk about patience. Okay, this is the patience of the saints as it goes in Revelation, the 3rd chapter. Okay, Sirach 2. Okay. But you don't know what patience is. The word patience simply means to suffer. Okay, and you're not suffering. Why? Because you're in a high and lofty place. This is why you see these celebrities speak up about the truth. They put they put a muzzle on their ass. Okay, and they come back and they apologize. Why? Because they want to stay in this place. Okay, they love their riches. This is Matthew 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? Okay, so Peter, I was asking YAHAWASHI because, sometimes you get fed up. Like, Lord, I'm doing this and this and this. I'm still catching hell. Because here it is. Okay, you have wicked-ass niggas in the world who are doing a lot better than you. You go to work, you're still trying your damn hardest, okay, and you just keep catching hell. Okay, but why is that? Because the Heavenly Father is basically constructing you, okay, not destroying you, but, basically building you up to construct, okay. Con means with, and structure, struct. Okay, structure. He's building up to be a man's word, someone who's made of gold and not of wood, hay, and stubble. Okay, so Peter's like, damn, Lord, what's going on, man? Okay, what am I going to get? And Yahushua said, what? And Yahushua said unto him, verily I say unto you, ye that follow me in the regeneration, okay, which that shows you what reincarnation, okay. Re means back, a generation basically means, gen, or basically, let me see what the word, you can look that up on etymology. What is a generation? Adam online. Look at this. Generation, a body of individuals born about the same period. Okay, so the apostles, that's spiritual, because the scripture in 1 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, okay, the Heavenly Father has sent the apostles last. Okay, so you have all these movements and so on and so forth. The Black Panther movement, MLK shit, so you're trying to get along with, Esau, which is impossible, because according to Genesis 25th chapter, that's our enemy, our mortal enemy from birth. Okay, but all right, a body of individuals born about the same period. Okay, so prophets always come back. Okay, which Peter is King David. Okay, or Noah, or Jacob, or Abel, or Zerubbabel, and so on and so forth. Okay, but when he comes back on the earth, he's gonna come back as David. Okay, which he came back as who? King Masha. Okay, but continue on going. Is Matthew 19 verse 28. And Yahweh said unto him, verily I say unto you, the ye which have followed me in the regeneration, okay, the reincarnation, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he shall also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. And that's why we go about. Okay, that's why what we teach, man. That's why we put our best foot forward in this world. Okay, and they confess the names of Yahawashi. Why? Because we want to be a part of the numbers. But Nick Cannon, he doesn't understand that. He said, you speak the truth. I can't speak the truth in this system because I got mouths to feed. Okay, that means that you truly don't love Yahawashi, man. Okay, fuck the mouths to feed, fuck all that shit. Because why? They're going to be fed on the next lifetime to go. But I'll show you what he doesn't have faith. Ephesians 2nd chapter says what? That faith is a gift. Okay, and the gift is not given unto everyone. This is Matthew 19 verse 29. It says, and everyone that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or family, or father, or mother, or wives, or children, or land for my sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. Okay, that's the reward, man. Okay, so well, there's not really a reward for speaking truth. Yes, there is. It's just you already sold out. Okay, and you have your reward. This is let me read that last part. I'm going to jump to the next verse. So this is Matthew 19 verse 30. So, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Okay, and you are the first in this life, so you're going to be last, man. Okay, so we're talking about the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. You have to do a lot of things to get these riches, okay, in this earth, and it's nothing good. Okay, whether it be through, homosexual acts, or you having sex with animals, or just blood sacrifice, or so on and so forth. Okay, this is what you have to do in Esau's system. Why? Because Esau's a physical counterpart seen here upon the earth. Okay, as it goes into Malachi, the first chapter. Okay, the wicked. Okay, who the Most High had indignation forever. Okay, so this man, or Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He covered the face of the judge thereof, if not wherein, who is he? So if you're living under the rulership of the wicked, well, you're gonna have to do things to get powerful within his system. Nick Cannon is not powerful. Okay, he has chump change compared to the Rothschilds, DuPonts, Gettys, and Oppenheimers, and so on and so forth. But guess what? Oh wait. Okay, well guess what? Okay, he has power compared to the regular Jake. All right. This is 2 Timothy 4 verse 8. It says, henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, the righteous judge, shall give to me at that day. And not to me only, but also them that love his appearing. Do thy diligence, and to come shortly unto me. Okay, so thus saying that there's a crown laid up for those who love the appearing of the Lord. And since you have riches on this earth, how are you going to love the appearing of the Lord? Because the appearance of the Lord equals what? The judgment of Babylon the Great, aka America. Okay, the freedom of Israel. Okay, you getting put, the rest of these nations getting put under. But those who are attached to the riches of this world, they're gonna fall. That's why Scripture talk what? That let's see if I can grab it. I think it is Matthew 19, isn't it? Yeah, this is Matthew 19 verse 23. It says, then said Yahushua unto him, verily I say unto you that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle. That means,